Alright, here we are, zoo zoo zoo. We're on Otto and Sherrick's farm. The last map of Cook's Countercharge went in CSA's favor, they won it. And the map before that, the Burnsides, they won it. But, I believe the last one that I caught on film was Westwoods, but we're back to capture Otto and Sherrick. I don't believe this is an extremely biased map, I may be wrong though. So I'm looking forward to a good fight. Sorry for alt tabbing, kind of messes with the... We'll check roll call after this little bit. It's only a little bit into the match here.
We got you, flags!
Hold the line, hold the line.
Get your flags over before they fucking die.
Independent fire first, Georgia. Let's light them up. Get online.
Alright, well we just saw a very exciting first little match, first little battle here. Union's still on the aggression here. They could possibly push the CSA group out if it is not out of bounds, but I don't believe it is. Just back here somewhere is out of bounds behind the house. But that was a fairly decent charge and wipe. Okay, we'll take roll call here real quick now that we got this all settled. We got Crabbybrtute, Zombie, Piggy, 420. We got Noodle. We got Jay Collins for the Union. It's been 5 minutes of the match. That was the first little bit. You see some rebs on the roof as they like to do. We got MasterAssassin, Big Sexy, Sergeant Joseph D, and Sergeant.James for the CSA. Is that right? Yes, it is. User in here. I'm gonna turn these back on. Turn these timers safe. Alright, if you were interested in how to do that, there's your little tutorial for how to change the names.
Go, go, go!
God damn, these some bitches are already redeploying. Held back the entire Union charge.
I don't know what's up with the two Union flags being so far forward there. Yep, that flag made a good decision. Preserved the Union attack for a while here. Oh my god! The rock just saved those men's life. And as you can see, the Union, now that I've turned the tickets and display on, you can see the Union has taken a slight ticket lead by about 10% of a morale stage. So I don't believe there was any attack on this other side of the map. I think we witnessed the entire Union attack from the left side. I do like how it was pretty dang committed to the attack there. I like how a lot of the Union went and are still over here. Well, all four flags on the left. It means they can have overwhelming numbers shooting in onto the CSA right flank. They are standing right in front of the CSA artillery though. So if the CSA artillery can keep landing shots like that, the CSA will pull ahead in the tickets like they are already.
Alright, they're running up.
Union's making another attack. Because they do have the overwhelming numbers here.
Right here, through the bushes, through the bushes.
Chill him up! Chill him up! Chill.
Thank you, Noodle. Now shut the fuck up and play the game. Thank you very much. Gentlemen, why don't you shut up?
You need to get in there. Get their flex. Get their flex. Get their flex.
Keep going, keep going. Show them the post. Don't stop. Don't stop.
My friends gangbanged my mother, so I...
Yeah, good. Good luck.
Good shit. Good shit.
Excuse me for coughing into the mic. Crabbybrtute says we have to take the backyard as quickly as possible, so I think he's going to move up to here.
Actually, pull it up there behind this rock. Behind this rock. Come over here, guys. Come over here. Shoot down into him. This is good considering there's 5 fucking tickets right there. Shit. Holy shit, here comes another 5 tickets. Keep shooting.
Boys over here.
Here's a fucking flag. Let's go get these flags down. Their flags are down. Come on. Go through the wood.
Watch the right.
This is a desperate. This is probably not what Deck 60 should be doing unless he left his flag back. That's fine. That put the CSA into engaged. A little bit of guys went down there. I wonder if that was tactically advantage. I think it had an advantage actually. It was able to put his team into a better position, perhaps. Looks like the Union's kind of been surrounded here.
To the backyard, gentlemen, everyone to the backyard. I don't care what cover you're at, get the flag up. Come on, everyone, let's go to the backyard. To the backyard, get that flag up and go to the backyard. Let's go. Why y'all letting us go?
None of these men listened to a commander that wasn't their commander. There is a pretty good, like somehow got some of the men out of there, but Union's losing all their flags here pretty far up forward. But to be fair, the tickets aren't too bad for the Union right now. Engaged at 35, 25% through engaged. This flag needs to get out of there. That's a good escape. And now the tickets are in the CSA advantage as the rest of the Union gets pushed out. But if you really think about it honestly, in pubs match where you're the only officer up, you have all 4 of your flags, you're in a crap position. You have 2 choices: you can run away and lose tickets, or you can engage and perhaps win a fight, or at least win the ticket exchange. And if you all die and get wiped, guess what? Your team is forced to regroup. So I don't really feel too bad about this for the Union.
To our right.
So they got full wipe. Now they're all back at spawn. They'll be able to they'll be able to form and try something again. Hit them from a different side. They just gotta wait 4 minutes for their flags to respawn before mounting another attack, unless they go for a really aggressive attack, suicide charge into here. So to be honest, I'm thinking of developing a strategy, not me personally, but I'm thinking of a strategy where you run all 4 flags here, you attack, if you take advantage of it, Good, and you pull all 4 flags in, just like Crabby is here. Try to get into this, the here. You lose the fight, most likely. You're the attackers, so hopefully you won the ticket exchange. And then in a suicide charge, because you know you're going to lose all your flags, you go all the way up forward, hit him from the right, and just do it again. Just run back in there. Try to kill as many CSA as you can as you do it, and to just win the ticket fight as the attackers. You could push up again on either side, really, but to engage in a shootout without flags, and to engage in a charge with flags, the strategy, I think, has been flipped back, is turned around to what I believe would be more effective. But I don't really know all that much. I'm wondering about purposely losing a flag, or all of your flags. Imagine losing all your flags here on the left side, or where they are, right? And just perhaps that makes the CSA want to cover them and hold the plus with your last attack being up the road, they're gonna try to hold the road again. So I really do think a full push without the flags, like, with the intention of just dying again, putting both the teams into taking losses, could be beneficial. But then again, you don't want to go final push, so there's a balance to be had that maybe perhaps I don't understand. But I think the attackers want to force melees, want to force fights with larger numbers against smaller numbers to get the ticket advantage trade, the ticket trade. We have a little Master Assassin's bringing his men up into Union territory. I don't think I necessarily agree with it, but if you know the Union flags are down for another minute or two, then I guess it's probably not the worst idea. Because every single person you kill has to run back from main. Because your guys, if they die, will spawn flags. So perhaps just draining a couple of killing a couple guys. Fantastic artillery shot to knock down those men before they were able to shoot.
Fall back.
And some of those Union flags are already respawning. And the next 2 will start respawning here in another minute or so. And they have respawned. Oh, no, they're still there. There's one respawning, and the other. So yes, it took 4 minutes, just about, for the flags to respawn after they went down. And here comes some flag bearers, hopefully spawning in. In 5 seconds, there'll be some flag bearers spawning in at main. And Union should have all their flags. You can check the tab screen. You can check the screen to see who's holding the flag. It looks like this company does not have a flag yet. So the fact that no one spawned in with this man's flag is really sad. Noodle really needs a flag bearer. So now that they have reinforcements with the flag, they're moving up this far. being able to respawn here, it does make sense here. I would like to see another Union line form up behind them somewhere, perhaps right here. Perhaps they get the CSA to come towards them into a friendly line, so they get shot by their friends. That's what I like.
Out there, take aim at that smoke. Take aim at that smoke. Down the line. Steady the rifles. Fire! Reload.
Aiming at the waist.
Yes, they were aiming a little high. Union is still ahead on tickets here. They just put CSA into taking losses at 28 minutes.
Okay, you guys shift up to the left.
Shift it on the left, brothers, once you're loaded.
Hit it back fire, dude. Hit it fire, guys.
This rock is saving the Union line for a while. The artillery
That's why you guys gotta spread it out.
has
Spread it
not
out, guys.
been
Spread it out.
as effective as it could be. If it was killing more Union, the tickets would be a lot more even for the. Well, good try. I don't know if you hit someone or not. Play it back if you want to see him hit someone or not. I don't know if he did, but good try. He was trying to get some out-of-line tickets by shooting the Union already.
Shoot down that line, brothers. Shoot.
No, this is a pretty aggressive position. It is the far Union right. It should be opening up space for Union center and Union left to make a move. Union left is the one that has to make the move the most. I think they're the most vulnerable to artillery, and they're the ones that have the numerical advantage over their adversaries here.
Still right there. All right, everyone focus your fire on that rock, gentlemen, that rock. Where that flag is, where that flag.
These guys can't see anything over here. But they're also in concealment, so. Let's check out the other side of the battlefield. Oh, I missed it. Here's a CSA charge, exactly what I imagined. They've drawn the CSA kind of into a into their friendlies here. So if this other Union group were to come reinforce, they were set up to support. Yes, he is doing it. So the Union kind of dragged the CSA into a position where they're going to get shot out and perhaps charged. But it didn't work as good as it didn't work as well as it could have. But the tickets did drop pretty significantly from those out of line CSA guys running in. So that worked out kind of like how I imagined it. If you could get the CSA to come in and draw the CSA into a friendly line, then you can win this right side. Now, if the CSA is what I was more thinking of, when the CSA is over here hanging out, you can send a group. One group can hold this, and the other group can run out like this and shoot and try to bring the CSA out this way for the friendly unit on the fence to shoot them. Kind of like a little bait and switch, you know. You get in from over here, you shoot at their side, at the oblique, at the angle here, and if they fall back to this fence, you can charge in and kind of retreat back, and to hopefully, if they chase you, your friendlies can shoot them as they go. That's what I've seen before. So, a really good that becomes a really good tactic against when you're attackers, because you want to bait the defenders to run out of line and to fight the battle on your terms. You want to kind of you charge into them, You can maybe perhaps get the counter charge, and if they counter charge, you run away. So perhaps you could explain your orders to your men before you do it, and say that that's our. This left side just got shot to pieces. That's unfortunate for them. If he can, if the Scorpy gets his flag and he's gonna run out. Salute this man. Even if he didn't. So this is another example of like, if there had been a supporting unit, you know, somewhere right here in the shade or some, this unit now got strung out and is attacking. So if they had a supporting unit, like, to be able to come help them and get these out of line tickets, they could, then that would have been amazing. A couple Union skirmishers in the tree. But yeah, but that also worked as a distractionary force, because you have this much smaller force kind of pinning the CSA force on the right, CSA right, Union left. It's kind of giving the numbers advantage to the Union right, which is where I would like to battle, because it's away from the artillery. Union did take some ticket losses from the Union left being taken like that. But they did have they were ahead, so maybe they could have afforded to do that. Now, I do believe they should be playing, running up to this and shooting is nice for the Union, but Union's plan right now is not to shoot, not to put CSA at the last stand though. So if that was the case, actually even if that's not the case, imagine wanting to take the point once they hit braking. Perhaps the best way to do that would be to in this situation, I'm imagining a charge into this group here with one of the companies. The other company holds back a little bit and waits for this company to charge into their back, and then you charge into their back. And ultimately, I believe you'd win that hammer and anvil battle. Except for you'd have reinforcements from the other side, so scratch that. The only objective, okay, Union's pre-capping. They have to time this well. If they get this flag onto that point, that's over though. Because it's over for the Union if they bring the flag into here, because then they'll be capturing. Union doesn't want to be capturing like completely. They've now lost they're losing the ticket battle, because you cannot just capture with a small amount of people on in the Senna. Really, I think a push to put the CSA into braking, you need to push out this way. Try to secure a flag. If you can kill a flag and then take out and defeat in detail the others, you'll have the easiest time to take the point. Especially now that you've you know CSA's dedicated a bunch of resources to the Union left, CSA right. Just this Union has suffered too many casualties, and there's not enough men on these companies on the right for it to be effective. But this is exactly what you want. The Union wants the CSA to be running out like this and dying out of line. If the Union secures this flag, gets this flag down, then perhaps that was a misplay from the CSA coming out of it. Definitely a misplay from the CSA coming out onto the point like that. It was a little early, is all I would say.
Right over here. Muddy.
Yeehaw.
So now this force is.
Look back now, look back now. Pull back now.
Very smart. I thought the play was to go into here, but it was not, apparently.
Shoot down that line, specifically.
Coming from the left side, get that flag up. Get that flag.
And now the play from Crabby is going to be move in and hit on the side. Reinforce the point. He's going to be coming in and hitting these guys on the side as they come over. He should be able to fire right into this guy's oblique. And on the other side of the field, there's a charge. On the CSA left, they charged in, and now they've got the Union kind of surrounded. But how will this go? The CSA had a flag down. Union's flags are down. 2 Union flags down. They should be picked up though. Union has 4 flags. CSA has. Oh no! This one man is going to cost the CSA the entire game. That was a good move by hitting that flag. Good job picking up. So it really is a battle of spawn rates here. And it looks like CSA just had more men in reserve. But this is a really good ticket trade for the Union. If they can just keep winning the ticket battle here, keep killing people out of line, which is not what's happening. Union's getting killed out of line. The tickets are becoming more even. And now the Union has to wait another 4 minutes to try again for their flags to respawn. They did get 2 out. They did get 2 flags out. What is this man doing? I mean, he is drawing the CSA into a bad position. So actually, this could be pretty freaking good for. That was pretty impressive. That flag didn't die earlier, but that's a couple out of line tickets. Kind of brings the ticket exchange back in favor of the Union there. The CSA had quite the ticket advantage until they push up like this, I think. Oh, every out of line ticket matters. Every out of line. Hammer Hunt. Good flag bearer. This shouldn't be the. I mean, that's actually a really hard place to get flags back because those are just in the middle of the open field in front of the farm. All right, they did a good hold there. They don't want to go a lot last stand. Anyway, it's a full reset. Sergeant Sushi got shot before he picked up the flag, so Union literally only has to wait another minute and 40 seconds before these flags respawn. So these men, if they touch the flag, they are costing the Union more like that. Now it's going to take 4 minutes to respawn every time it goes down. So like you could just wait 2 minutes and you wouldn't be threatening to get yourself guys in the last stand or final push early. The fact that they're only squaring off against 2 men means that sheer numbers get the flag out and it's not that bad of a trade. But if they had been standing off against more of like 5 men, then that. So now an extended shootout for the next little bit, as long as this line doesn't get eviscerated by artillery. This might put CSA in the final stand. But the reverse is true too. That it might put Union into final push. Ooh, that guy did a backflip. I see this far too often where as soon as the attackers put the defenders into last stand, they get way too aggressive, send their men in, and they die out of line. And what that does is that loses the time they would have to shoot and get a numbers advantage for the final charge. So really, I really disagree with all those men running in and losing their life. So I've seen it really often where where the attackers get way too aggressive as soon as they put the defenders in the last stand. Just like this. Just like this. Those two men almost cost the Union the entire game by running in like that. Because that I saw the tickets go down on the Union. That almost put the Union into final push. He's lining them up to take shot. That's a good flank from Jay Collins there. At this point, once you've hit final push, you can be as aggressive as you want. Just not losing flags is good, though. Obviously. Well, that looks like a CSA victory. I mean, a Union victory. My bad.
Fuck you, you Union faggots! You're all gay, you're all gay, you're all gay. You stop being pissed, you fucking pussy.
And that was a good game. The CSA is actually kind of winning on the point, which is funny, but they just don't have the reinforcements. They will not have the reinforcements to win the game. I mean, if it would be funny if they did, I would. But there it is.
I just did, bitch.
Do something. Uh-oh, I'm out of ammo. He's gonna do something about me. Oh, nice, bro.
Sorry,
And that's a good game from the Union. I really liked it, the strategy. It was slow, decisive, you know, just... Charges were nice. I liked this little retreat that this company did. And I like how they had a friendly company kind of there to help them out. It wasn't as clean as it could have been, but it's, you know, better late than never. Union lost a good amount of tickets on this side of the field, but they won the battle on the other side of the field, and that's where the day was won. Zoo, zoo, zoo. Obviously, attackers generally have the bias, even if at the beginning of the map I said it was a fairly unbiased map. I do think the attackers would still have the advantage if they just played it. If they play it with some brains. Because as defenders you have to play really well to win. That is true. This full push left I was really impressed by, and then perhaps this could have been, once you got your flags up into here, like I said, you either retreat and take some losses, or you go in and try to gain some tickets. I don't know which one's the right play, but in pubs, possibly pushing all your flags into the team and just getting full wipe might have been the play, because in pubs you would then, everyone would spawn back at base and I would have to get on the same page from there. And then pushing from the right was definitely the play after that. So I really liked that. Zoo, zoo, zoo. 1,000 casualties for the Union, only 740 for the CSA, so that's pretty crazy. Zoo, zoo. See you in the next one.